Today I'm taking a look at an early bird deal. This is Mazic, I think that's how you say it. And this is a screen recorder. It's one I tried over the weekend for my review of Super Machine. And I did run into a few problems, which I'll go over. But the idea is to help you create nice looking video presentations. So this is recording what I'm doing right now. Let's say I want to zoom in on the price, $69. There we go, I've added that zoom. It should zoom out afterwards. So it looks good. You can also do things like adjust where the camera position is. So by default it's in at the bottom corner, but we can now swap it over and just move it around the screen until you get the position that's right for you. You can also change things like the actual surrounding of my little webcam. So most people will have a circle, but we can swap that around to be a different size and a different shape. It also has some sort of AI videos, avatars and voiceovers. Now, I'm going to try that on this video and see what I think to them. So for all tiers, you can create unlimited videos and then you get extra video length and also AI credits. My videos tend to be quite short, especially when I edit them down. So I think 15 minutes is going to be enough for me. I'll put an affiliate link down below if you want to check this out. But enough of all of this. Let me show you the interface and how I edited this initial introduction. Once you've completed your recording, it will automatically upload it into the studio area and then you can edit it. So this is the intro recording I've just made. You can play it back. You've got the audio timeline down the bottom. And if I just zoom out a little bit, and this is where a lot of stuff happens, is on this little edit bar, but you won't see everything at once. They've kept it quite minimalist. What you have to do to activate different features of this bar is select the corresponding menu. So if I click on edit and we wanted to split this or trim it down, I'd have to click this button and it's now loaded up down the bottom here, the ability to split this out. So I'll cancel that because I don't want to split it. I'll come back to the voiceover feature because I've not used that yet. I'm actually going to do a test of that for this video. The feature I've been using a lot of is zoom and layout. So if I click on the zoom, that allows me to go through the video and you can see here's where I said about the price, zooming in on the price, and I've added the zoom in. If I click on it, you've got the option of setting exactly where the zoom is and the zoom scale as well. The other option is the layouts option. This is how I managed to change my avatar look. And you can see we've got circle, square, portrait, wide, and then there's the different layouts. And down the bottom here, if I just scroll across, you can see layout circle. And then here is where I went from the circle being on the left to the bottom right. And so all that is just on this timeline. You simply add a layout at the section you want, click it, and you can move around. That's going to come in very handy. Sometimes when I'm recording videos using something like OBS, I don't realize until after the fact that I've covered the thing that I'm talking about. And so this way I'd be able to just slide over to the other side and show the side of the screen that I would normally be covering with my camera. You also have control over the theme. So this is just a background setup, which I think is very nice. It's just wallpaper. You've got a set of wallpaper. You can't upload your own wallpaper, at least not at the moment, but you can control the background spacing. So how big it is. You've got the background blur, corner radius, shadow. Out of the box, I find those are all fine. I haven't really needed to tweak those. But you can change this background up here. If you don't like the wallpapers, you could just go for gradients or just a solid color, and that all looks really good as well. And then down the side here, we've got avatars, audio and elements. No idea what they do because they're not currently available for use. You'll notice on this side, it says slide, new slide. And when recording, if you stop the recording, you're able to then record a second bit, and that comes down as a new slide. So if you were having a look at a deal page and then you wanted to log into the actual tool to record something on the tool, well, that basically pauses the recording and creates new slides. Because I only do short videos, I tend to just do it in one, but the option is there for you. So the next thing I'm going to do is just do something where it's got the voiceover. I've not tried that yet, so let's see how it turns out.
So to test the AI voiceover, let's head back to the EarlyBird website and take a look at the deals. I've selected a British voice, but there are lots available to pick from.
For example, this is Sarah, one of the American voices you can use. All I did was create a second slide, pick a different voice, enter the script, and press Generate Voiceover, and voila!
So in terms of the voices, you do have a good range of them, lots of different accents. Note that these ones with the little lightning aren't available, at least not on the plan I have. When I try and click apply, it asks me to upgrade. And there's also a slight quirk in the system where if I try and pick an accent, such as British, it'll filter it. But then the moment I try and click on one, it actually loses the filter. And there's lots of little issues like this. I feel like a beta tester, and you might be wondering, why am I not using Mazic to record this? Well, I've actually recorded this little section twice now, and both times I received this application error. Now, I've reported it to the team. They have been very responsive in addressing issues that I've raised. So there's that one that I've just shown you. There was the AI voice playback was very juddery. They now say they've fixed that. When I tried to export a 7-minute video, it said it was 10 minutes and they fixed that. And then when I downloaded it, it was 17 minutes and 10 minutes of that were nothing. So that was weird. So they fixed that. I had an issue with the zoom. So it wasn't, it looked fine on the screen, but when I exported it, the zoom wasn't zooming where it should have zoomed. Reported that, fixed that. And so I feel a bit like I've been a beta tester here. They are very responsive. They have fixed it. So hopefully me finding all these issues means that you won't experience them. So I'm going to stick with this because I do like the overall concept and the interface and the features. And I do think it could be a great tool for me. You'll know if I'm using it because, of course, you now recognize the background and me moving around and all that kind of stuff. So let's see how I get on with it. If you'd like to give it a go, then do so via my affiliate link down below. Thanks for supporting me and the channel, and I'll see you on my next review.